Hello, So Squad. Welcome back to another episode of the Business House podcast. I'm your host, Eva Wolf, and today we're talking about trends because trends do not build brands.
Business Sauce.
So, what to focus on in 2026? That's the topic of the day. So, the hype versus the strategy. I have a lot of clients, sometimes they text me DMs and say, "Hey, Eva, I love these trends. We should do the same." Great. Why? So, there is a thing. Trends is great. Trends great to go viral. Trends great to jump on when it's in your industry and when you can relate with your services or your products. That's a great thing. Go do trends, TikToks, do trends. Um, but for me, I don't really believe that trends really build brands because it's just about copying something. So if you want to be very original and follow what's your value, your company value, what's your storytelling, who are you, who is behind this brand, who is behind this company, what's the story of the company? People want to have trust today. And jumping on trends, great, fun. But if you don't have a real goals behind, or if you don't know why you're doing it, I would say don't spend your time on that because the time you, especially for corporates, the time you jump into the trend and you think about doing the trend and the trend is validate, it's not even a trend anymore. So if you jump into the trend straight away, like the D-Day trend, like huge trend, okay, let's do it. But if it's to jump for a trend and put it in a calendar in a month or two, forget it. So, as marketers, our job isn't to chase trends, it's to understand behavior and adapt strategy. So, think about that trends don't build sustainable brands again, consistency and positioning do. And it's why you need to have a dedicated marketing strategy for your company and your brand, and do not just always follow trends and reshare things. And then we're going on your story, it's everything but not you. We're going on your feed and it's like, okay, that's fun, but what they're really doing, what they're really selling. And it happens sometimes people say, hey, oh, I have my friend who do this and that's okay. And I arrive on them LinkedIn or I arrive on the Instagram and I don't even understand what they're selling. I don't know what's the product. I don't know what's the service. And sometimes I'm like, okay, so I have to do deep research to understand what you guys do. And that's not good. That's not good because that's my job. So if I do not understand, who will understand basically? Because the consumer, it's just scrolling all day and consuming all day. So if you catch his attention, great. But if you arrive on your profile and don't understand what you're doing, you will never convert them. And it's like these people saying, oh, yeah, I want to put so many money on SEO. Great. Are you ready to get all this traffic on your website? Does your website convert? Why you want to put money on Google Ads if your website, like you can't even understand what you're doing either? So really, one thing I always told them is ask a little girl or a little boy looking at your website or looking at your social media and say, what this company do? Do you understand what they do? Can you explain me with your word after reading that? Like, what is it? And I'm telling you, for 50% of the time, you can't even have any clue what people selling or buying or what the platform is, especially in the startup industry, all this marketplace and AI, and you hear pitch. And even I can see myself like 4 years ago when I built my AI company, Squadmate. When I look at the video right now and the website, I'm like, oh my God, like how people can even understand what I was trying to build. And there is a thing, we all do the same mistake, and I did it myself. So I don't shame you. It just sometimes it took years to realize, and years mean money for a lot of companies. So if you can realize right now that the problem is not ads, is not trying new social media company, a new marketing company, a new web agency, and digital marketing agency to try to have clients, sometimes the problem is not it's not about marketing. The problem is about your core of your business. Your solution is not okay, your product is not okay. I'm not saying your product is shit, but if you don't sell it, if it's the marketing great, it's another problem. It's a price problem, or people don't understand why you're selling that. They don't understand how they can consume it. And the biggest goal is to resolve a problem. So if you do not resolve a problem with your product or your service, end of the discussion. Why people will buy your product, why people will buy your services. And I see so many events recently because, Austin, Texas become kind of CPG hub here. So you have like LA and really like Austin, Texas now, where you can really build brands, and you have like World Food headquarter and HEB and all these different shops where you can really do B2B business. And here it's a lot of people creating them brands and CPG brand. Great, great for you. I'm so happy about it. But guys, when you come and you pitch your protein bar, and it's a false protein bar pitch at here in the morning, okay, so why are you different? Great, it's gluten free, it's less sugar, it's more protein, more fiber. Great. What else? So there is a thing. It's why I want you to understand, if you aren't very different to your competitors, then your story, your brand have to be different. And it's where branding is important. It's where marketing is important, because we are in this competitive world where it's so many brands, and in every industry, like in foodies, in skincare, beauty, especially in fashion, like all these people building like leggings companies and stuff. Like, if you're not different, you will not make it. And it's same for snacks. I'm telling that to so many people I met in the snacks industry or hot sauce industry. And I'm like, guys, like, food is great, but why I will eat your snack? It's so many snacks. So I don't want you to be demotivated. I want to motivate you with these words to say, okay, you have a dream. You want to build your brand. Great. What makes you different? What problem do you solve? And you have to reply to this question before even starting to think, oh yeah, I will do this and that. Oh, but I need 100 million dollar. I'm exaggerating, but I need at least 50 grand to start. And some people put all their money into that. They can invest into real estate, and they invest into them deep dream to build them brand, and then put like $100,000 just to build the brand, the trademark, trying to some formula in laboratory, and have all these federals and states registration. But when you have all that, you did so much, you spent so much that you like this for marketing. So people arrive, "Oh, we early stage, we can't do marketing, we can't do ads and blah, blah, blah." But think before building all that. Think, okay, what's my strategy? Do I have an audience? Yes, no. I don't have an audience. I don't have a community. I'm building a product. I need help. And I need to put my investment into channels and canals that you can scale your brand and at least do your first sales and subscription sales and everything else. So especially now, like, I work a lot with Whole Foods, Central Market, or I said HEB, and all my clients that took years to go and have a SKU into the shelves. So don't think you're building your brand and you'll be to Sephora or Ultra tomorrow. Don't think you will be on the bestseller shelves in Whole Foods, because it can take 2 years, 3 years. They receive brands every single day, and it's like a catalog now. So who are you? What problem do you solve, and what makes you special? I did not expect to go deep into this brand aspect. I wanted to speak more about trending, but the goal for people is to make them brand know in the people, with the people. So if you want to push your brand awareness and your notoriety and have people knowing your brand, you need to do samples. You need to go and do some booths and vendor station at farm markets and all these markets and collaborate with brand and software to go and have people trying your product and starting to buy your product. It's a lot of work. And I saw some companies, they're still early stage and it spent 6 years, you know? So jumping on trends, great, but does not build your brand. And yeah, you have to understand all that. So where to put your energy next year? Let's speak about that. Double down on community and content ecosystem, Instagram, email, LinkedIn, website. Put your energy into it. Even invest in SEO and storytelling when your website ready and you already do A/B testing about your conversion rate. And SEO with AI now it's kind of dying, so try to do AEO. So it's more like artificial intelligence optimization to have software in AI understanding what you do, and it will help people when they do local research to get your name into them's software. I can do an episode about AI if you want. I use AI since maybe 5 years. I'm very familiar with every single tools. I can help you how to prompt. Last time, just yesterday, I just prompt some stuff and people were like, oh my God, we were just doing a contest. I win the contest actually. It was kind of fun. It's like a networking. It was like a activation idea contest. So I will be so happy to help you prompting and learning about AI, because I really believe if you do not jump into AI right now as a founder and entrepreneur, in 5 years, you're out of the market. So lean into creator collaboration, same, super important collaboration, collaborate with other brands. If you have a snack company, collaborate with other snack company who do not do the same type of products, do some bundles, especially for Christmas or Valentine's Day, Easter, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, summer sales, all these type of events that you can jump into holidays marketing. So collaborations key that help you to share audiences, drive higher trust, and make more sales, obviously. That's what you want. So marketing mindset shift for 2026. So forget perfection, focus on momentum and clarity. The best marketing comes from curiosity, tasting, tweaking, repeating. You don't need viral posts. You need consistent visibility. And let's keep this quote: mastery beats hype always. So you're not behind, you're building something that lasts. Believe in yourself, keep going, and thank you for listening to this episode of the Business House podcast. If you find value in today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review, and share this episode to all these early stage CPG brands and every people who try so hard to build them brands. Stay motivated, trust the process, every single step, and you will see effort always paid. I always said, like, hustler pay. So hustle, keep going. 2026 is for you. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me. See you soon to the next episode. Bisous.